What is going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. I'm going to make this one short and sweet. I want to talk about what will the Panthers do with the number 8 pick following the Sam Darnold trade. So obviously there's some questions that need to be answered. So I'm here to answer them for you today. So before we get into today's topic, as always, I ask that you pound that like button, pound the subscribe button if you haven't already, if you're new to the channel. Comment down below at the end of the video. Let me know what you think. And then click that post notifications bell so you don't miss out on any of the new videos. Guys, like I said, I'm doing a giveaway. So the 750th subscriber will get a $75 gift card to the NFL shop. And then if you get me to if I get up to 1,000, the 1,000th subscriber will get a Sam Darnold jersey or a Carolina Panthers jersey of their choice. Also, if I keep getting more subscribers, the more giveaways I will do. So just be on the lookout for those, and just be on the lookout for the new videos. All right, so let's go ahead and get into today's topic. So the Panthers can go many different ways with the 8th overall pick here. So obviously earlier this week, the Carolina Panthers traded at a 2021 6th-round pick and a 2022 2nd-round pick and a 2022 4th-round pick to the New York Jets for exchange for the 23-year-old quarterback Sam Darnold. So with GM Scott Fitter making this deal, it seems very unlikely that Carolina will still consider taking a quarterback in the first round of this year's draft. So all of those mock drafts that I have put out over the last month or two, yeah, you probably can forget about them. This completely changes the team's approach at number 8, and I think we'll now look to address other areas of the roster aside from the quarterback. So let's dive in and take a look at a couple things here that Carolina probably needs to do. All right, so the first things first is they're probably going to have to fix the offensive line. Carolina will be working to get a long-term deal with right tackle Taylor Moton done over the next several months, and now have the opportunity to draft one of the top tackles in this year's class to really solidify the 2 tackle spots. Now, Penei Sewell out of Oregon and Rashawn Slater out of Northwestern are going to be the top 2 tackles off the board. But the question that remains is if they'll still be there when Carolina is on the clock. The Bengals are sitting at number 5 and will almost certainly will take one of the 2. So if they don't, they're just asking for something bad to happen again to their new face of the franchise, as in Joe Burrow. So I like both Slater and Sewell, but if I had a choice, I side with Sewell, although Slater is probably the more polished of the 2. The next thing I think Carolina is going to have to do is stabilize that secondary. You know, Carolina is extremely thin at corner once again, but made a big signing on Wednesday with the addition of A.J. Bouye. He's 29 years of age and is coming off a season in which he dealt with injuries and a suspension. So it's hard to tell what he's really going to bring to the table. There are 2 corners in the first round that I think that can obviously make a difference. One is Patrick Surtain out of Alabama, and then Caleb Farrell out of Virginia Tech. Choosing Farrell at number 8 is a bit of a reach, so if they stay at 8, Surtain should be the choice if they elect to go corner. Now, South Carolina's J.C. Horn is flying up everyone's draft boards, but as a Gamecock fan, I'm not really sure or sold on him as I am with the other 2. Now, the next thing that Carolina probably should do is try to give Sam Darnold another weapon. You know, picking a wide receiver or a running back or a highly skilled tight end always excites the fans because they're more exciting picks than, say, an offensive lineman or a defensive tackle. So a week ago, drafting a skill position player would have made much more sense. Now with Darnold on board, it could open up that possibility. So wide receivers, Jamar Chase out of LSU, Jalen Waddle out of Alabama, Devontae Smith out of Alabama, and of course tight end Kyle Pitts out of Florida are all very intriguing options that could make an already explosive offensive attack even more dangerous. So another thing Carolina could do is obviously trade down in the draft. So this would actually be a good idea if Sewell or Slater are not available at number 8. In that case, I would heavily consider the thought of trading down and gaining an extra pick. Someone like Minnesota or New England or possibly Washington may want to, make a move up to get a quarterback by doing so. So we'll likely have to give up their first round pick and then some. If they were to trade with one of those 3 teams in the middle of the draft order, they could still snag cornerback Caleb Farley. So that's just my opinion on what the Carolina Panthers do at number 8 following, the whole Sam Darnold trade. So pound that like button, pound the subscribe button if you haven't already. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, if you're a Carolina Panthers fan, NFL fan, or you just like what I put out there. All right. Comment down below and click that post notification so you don't miss out on any of the new videos. And like I said, guys, look out for those giveaways. So anyways, Panther Nation, Pantherologists, you know what to do. Keep pounding.